What's a little foreign policy critique among frenemies when there's surf and turf on the table? President Obama and Hillary Clinton putting their differences aside at a very swanky birthday party in Martha's Vineyard. And the White House assures us, quote, the president and first lady also were happy to have the chance to spend time with Secretary Clinton and former President Clinton. No word on that hug, though, that we were promised. Here now, Fox News digital politics editor Chris Steyerwalt, Fox Business's Tracy Byrnes, and Simon is back with us as well. Chris, what do you make of all this?
Well, Hillary Clinton, I would say, pretty successfully embarrassed the President of the United States. She has mostly gotten away with it, but there will be a price to be paid. This score will be settled by Team Obama, as David Axelrod already indicated when he tweeted out that the stupid bleep kind of policies that they were talking about included invading Iraq, which Hillary Clinton voted to do.
I mean, I have to wonder, and Tracy, I don't know, you tell me, does the president really care what Hillary's saying necessarily? I mean, does he really care?
I'm not sure if any of us care right now, quite frankly. Look, she didn't do such a bang-up job in Benghazi, so she's not really one to talk. And what else is the White House going to say other than they're going to kiss, kiss, hug, hug when they're like 2 miles apart from each other on some island up north?
I'll tell you what else they say, Simon. The president appreciates her counsel and advice, but more importantly, he appreciates her friendship.
Wow.
Please.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. I'm a giraffe as well. I don't know. Who knows what's going on in there? I mean, it's politics. It's
It
big.
is politics, and that's why I asked, does he really care? Because, I mean, it's clear she's trying to distance herself for political reasons. Does he, I mean, isn't he impervious to the criticism? What does he care?
Well, from what I understand, then this could be wrong, is that he wants his candidate to do well, which I think his candidate for the presidential election will be Elizabeth Warren. And there are a lot of signs that point to that. I think he wants Elizabeth Warren to be it, not
Yeah.
Hillary
Chris,
Clinton.
go ahead. I'll give you the last word on this one.
Who, me?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. That was hard.
I heard you snickering. I thought you were snickering in there and that you were just dying to say something snarky to close this out.
There was some snickerment, but
Yeah.
I will say Barack Obama cares very much what Hillary Clinton says about him, especially as it relates to foreign policy, because she is making a bad situation worse for him. His foreign policy situation is dire. She is well esteemed by the American electorate as it relates to that issue of Benghazi notwithstanding. She has high marks there. She humiliated the president, and then her campaign put out a statement in which she said, oh, we're going to hug it out. That is disrespectful, and she rubbed the president's nose in it. He'll get her back.
Yeah, he sure will. All right, despite the political intrigue, President Obama enjoying himself on vacation, with the White House reporting, quote, the menu consisted of surf and turf and pasta. How delicious. The Obamas danced nearly every song, and a good time was had by all. A local photographer snapping this photo of the president on the dance floor. But while President Obama enjoyed his seafood medley, violent protests continued in Ferguson, Missouri, with police and demonstrators clashing after an unarmed black teen was killed by police officers. After days of chaos, President Obama addressed the situation earlier today.
I made clear to the Attorney General that we should do what is necessary to help determine exactly what happened and to see that justice is done. I also just spoke with Governor Jay Nixon of Missouri. I expressed my concern over the violent turn that events have taken on the ground and underscored that now's the time for all of us to reflect on what's happened and to find a way to come together going forward.
So, Chris, the thought is, you know, he's on vacation, he's having lobster, he's dancing, he's doing all these things. He comes out, he makes this statement. Is it enough or is it too little too late?
Well, look, you know, I will join the minority probably that say that the president's the president wherever he is. And whether that's Crawford, Texas, or Martha's Vineyard, or San Clemente, California, the president's always the president. And I would also submit that I think this president is probably having a terrible vacation. He may be out playing golf, and he may be eating surf and turf. Not that he eats poorly the rest of the time.
Yeah.
He may be doing those things, but I would imagine this is a pretty horrendously bad time for him and his administration, given what's going on internationally and domestically.
Yeah, Tracy, you think he's not getting a lot of rest and relaxation on this vacation?
God, no. I mean, geez, I can't sleep with my own day-to-day. This poor guy must be popping sleeping pills left and right. I think that this needs to be resolved quickly, though, because, and we talked about this on Charles Payne's show last night, you're talking about 1965 Watts all over again. I mean, there's rioting, there's things happening that will ruin this community forever if they don't address this quickly.
All right, we're going to leave it there. Thanks to all three of you. Markets edging higher right now, the Dow near the highs of the day. Let's go to Nicole Petalides on the floor of the New York Stock Exchange, who's watching a big retail winner right now.Nicole.
I am indeed. We're going to bring you right here to the Post where they trade Kohl's. Look at how Kohl's is faring. Today you're seeing Kohl's up 3% at 56.74 at the moment. KSS, the ticker symbol at Kohl's. Expect great things. Well, guess what? Came out with a great quarterly number, and that's why you're seeing Kohl's as a winner. It's such a contrast to names such as Walmart and Macy's, which really have given cautionary tones. Kohl's actually saw strength in July. It didn't outpace May and June, but they did see strength. They saw profits, better than expected quarterly profits, and that's because some of their costs were to the downside. So Kohl's really doing well in a quarter that some of the other retailers didn't really pull through. Also, some names to watch, Melissa, in the after hours or from now to the end of the day would be JCPenney and Nordstrom. Both of those names will be reporting after the bell. Back to you.
Nicole, thank you so much. Tim Tebow returns to his old stomping grounds, how Florida's favorite son is getting back to college football, plus bringing stocks to the cool kids. The investment app aimed at the next generation because at the end of the day, it is all about money.
I wanna be